how are you? I'm a little lower than I usually am. I'm sitting on the little foot bench of my rocker, so if I'm swaying, bear with me because I am exhausted. It is Saturday night, and we were out again at the swap meet / carnival today. Our initial plans for the day were to go to what was called Jurassic Quest, this huge dinosaur to-do near downtown, and due to its popularity, when we got there, they were no longer selling tickets. We figured we could go back tomorrow because it's a 3-day event, and they said no at this point because of overcrowding and people who already purchased tickets online. Your best bet is not to return until we come back next year. Well, needless to say, little dude was very disappointed because he absolutely loves dinosaurs. So we kind of were at a loss as to what to do. This rocking feels so good on my sore muscles. But anywho,
did you say dinosaurs?
Yeah, I'm explaining to them that we couldn't go see the dinosaurs because they were so crowded. And he has a dinosaur. So I, suggested we go to the Dallas World Aquarium, which is incredibly awesome. And he wasn't really feeling that. I suggested the zoo because it was like 67 degrees today. It was gorgeous. We needed to be outside. And he wasn't feeling that. And then we suggested, what about Trader's Village, swap meet / carnival? And he jumped at the idea. And he had a really good time. And after we left there, I had to go pick up a few little things for Valentine's Day. I'm trying to be sneaky as all get out because my kids are my Valentines every year. And I'm trying to create a little Valentine's surprise for them in the morning. So I was like trying to be real incognito. So I had to go to Dollar Tree and I had to go to a few places like that. And we picked up a few things. And I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. Now, I didn't get any Valentine's-y stuff that I can show you because I tucked it away. But it was just, to decorate the dining room and stuff like that. Because I make a big meal for them every year and gifts. And it's usually, I can't even say it's a surprise anymore because it's almost like they know. Well, my oldest, little one, still hasn't connected it yet. But they know I love to do Valentine's. And that's what I was going to pick up a few things, but I have been to a few Dollar Trees and I have gone insane with, y'all will see. But I went to a Dollar Tree that I don't get to go to very often, and they have a lot of really good stuff, and I don't get to go very often because it's pretty out of my way. But I'm glad I went because I came away with some stuff, name brand stuff. I'm just going to jump right into it. Picked up the Dial. This is their seasonal. Is this a seasonal one? No. This is a Himalayan pink salt and water lily. And then I saw these at Walmart for 98 cents, but it's all right. This is the seasonal one, the iced berries, and I bought this one before and I really like it, so I grabbed that one. And I like to have this stuff around because it never fails. We run out of soap, and I just like to stock up on that type of thing. Then I was surprised to find the Glade room sprays. I never see these at the Dollar Tree. They have their own little brands or little different, off brands. And one of the brands, I can't remember which it is, always makes me cough. It's so strong, it makes me cough. It makes my throat burn. And then there's another one that just, when you mist it, it falls on your floor, on your furniture, whatever, and it leaves this sticky, horrible residue. So I don't buy my room sprays at the dollar stores. So when I saw Glade and in this awesome little Hawaiian Breeze, once again, 98 cents at Walmart, but I was just so thrilled that they had Glade there. I grabbed 2 of those. Then I saw a lot of you guys hauling the Nivea Men shaving foams. I got one for my oldest, and then I got one for me. It may work on my skin when I defuzz my legs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's shaving cream. Why does it have to be just for men? I don't know. But I thought I'd give that a shot. And then I found this dry shampoo, and they compare it to the Dove Hair Therapy dry shampoo, and I've seen you guys haul this stuff a whole lot, and I don't tend to let my hair get gross, but I do put in like a conditioner for my split end sometimes, and that can make my hair look a little kind of greasy. And you think I'd learn to stop putting it in my hair because I like regret it like instantaneously. And I figured if I have some of this stuff, if I put it in there and maybe I'm too heavy handed with it, I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, what did I do? I look like an oil slick. I'm thinking maybe this might take off some of the gunk look to my head. So I thought I would try it. And then the only other stuff that I picked up, no, I'm lying, hold on. I also, watching you guys, finally bit the bullet, and bought these doohickeys. These little scenty gel beads. I sniffed all of them. There's every color in the rainbow. And I am such a sucker for anything honeysuckle scented. It's not even funny. And these are the honeysuckle, and they smell really, really good. And it's these little gel beads. For those of you that are not familiar with what's going on right now at the Dollar Tree scent-wise, I had a kind of bad experience with these not too long ago, where little dude found an open container and thought they were marbles, and they popped in his hand, and he smelled like this stuff even after bathing him. He smelled like this stuff for like 3 days. This is some potent little oil or whatever's in there. I like the feel of them. I'd kind of like to stick my feet in them and wiggle my toes. I bet that's so soothing. But it smells really, really good. It's a honeysuckle. And I bought 2 for the boys' room. Yeah, my dudes are going to smell like honeysuckle. But I bought 2 of the honeysuckle and then the little fill pouch. And this particular item was a mess for me to find because everyone that I picked up was dripping or leaking. So I smelled rather lovely for many days as well. I picked this up last week and I finally found one that wasn't leaking, and I've kind of been babying the pack because I don't want to puncture it or whatever. But they smell really good. You guys have been giving those really good reviews. And like I said, I sniffed every friggin' little color ball, and that's the only one that I really, really like. And then the only other stuff that I picked up, bear with me, if y'all watch me, y'all know I'm absolutely obsessed with movies, and I've gone to 2 Dollar Trees. The one that I went to where I picked up all this stuff had an incredible selection of movies. I am not kidding you guys. So I'm just going to show you guys what I picked up. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what they are because there's a whole bunch of them. But y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. Blu-rays. I found Stolen with Nicolas Cage. Oh, sorry. There we go. The Barber, which is apparently a serial killer barber. Sounds a little gross. Never heard of it, but for $1. Got really good reviews. All kinds of goings on. Without Men with Christian Slater. And what's her name? Eva Longoria. I thought that would be cute. It sounds good. Allegiance. I thought that was Casey Affleck, but it's not. It's a war movie, and I love war movies, so grab that. And then for little dude, I found Tortoise versus Hare. I thought that was cute. It just looks like really cute. They're coming on one-on-one. The tortoise is tired of the hare winning by any means necessary, because y'all know the hare is a little cheater, and it's them two battling to win the race. I'm not sure where they're going, but I thought it sounded adorable, so I grabbed that for him. And then I also found him 2 Thomas the Train DVDs. These are $5 at Walmart, guys. In the $5 bin, these are $5, and they were $1 at the Dollar Tree. Duh. Then I picked up The Perfect Storm. This is still $5 at Walmart and Target. Well, $7.50 at Target. Found that for $1. Why do I keep saying that? It's Dollar Tree. Y'all know this. Bobby Z with Lawrence Fishburne and Paul Walker. It sounds pretty good. Paul Walker takes over the identity of somebody that wasn't too good. Somebody takes the identity of some psycho criminal, and I think this is the one that takes the identity over, takes over an identity of somebody, a drug lord, a dead drug lord. This nut takes over his identity, who knows why, and doing so makes him a target for all the crap that the dead dude did. I I said I wasn't going to go into too much detail because there was too many of them, and as usual, I'm babbling. But anyway, once again, the name of the movie is Bobby Z. A Kiss of Chaos, and I grabbed this one because I was shocked. 3 Latino actors. What? So, grab that. Blue Smoke. This movie involves cooking. I love any movie that involves cooking. So, thought I'd try that. Riddle. Val Kilmer. Right away, I'm like, ugh, there's a reason Val Kilmer has disappeared. Is because, you know, he hasn't had a very good role, but it's a scary movie, a spooky movie, and it sounds like a really good one, so I grabbed that one. Checking Out. This has Peter Falk in it, and this one also involves cooking. 90-year-old man getting his family together. You know, he's dying. He knows he's dying, but of course he doesn't want to tell his family that, so he's trying to get his giant family together, and it involves a restaurant and cooking and that type of thing. I don't know what it is about me and a movie where people are cooking and chopping up things. It's just something so soothing about that, plus it always makes me hungry. Jesse James, $5 at Walmart all the time, and it was $1. I've been wanting it, but I didn't want it $5 worth. I mean, $5 isn't much, but I didn't want it $5 worth. But I wanted it $1 worth, so I grabbed it. So a lot of these I still see at Walmart, and I'm saving money, and I grabbed them. Now, when I was in there, I really began to realize just how much of an obsession I have with movies. And as much as I try and watch at least 2 or 3 a weekend, I really don't think that there's any room for me to watch any more than that. And who knows if I'll ever get to watch all the ones I have. But it is one of my favorite things. I love, love, love movies. And in the spirit of Valentine's, and I think about a lot of you guys when I'm out at the Dollar Tree, because we're all Dollar Tree connected. And I come across things that I really, really like. And I decided to finally just put my head into play and get my mind right and my plan set on this giveaway that I've been wanting to do for months and months and months. And I thought, what a better giveaway than something that I absolutely love and that you guys know I love, so y'all would know it was coming straight from the heart for y'all. So, dun, da, da, dun. If y'all have stuck in 12 minutes in, I'm glad you did, because I'm not going to advertise this as a giveaway video. If you guys want to do that, y'all can go on ahead and share and all that. But what I will say is, anyone who wants to enter into this giveaway, and I'm very, very excited about it because I've been thinking on it and thinking on it and thinking on it, and I finally came away with what I think is an awesome option for a lot of you guys. So if you all want to share, go ahead and share. Anybody who has popped into this video must know, if you want to get into this giveaway, you must be a subscriber. And I say that not for numbers, because I'm not here to make numbers or get a whole bunch of subscribers. I love you guys that do subscribe, but I'm not on YouTube for that, because I didn't even know about it when I started YouTube. I just think it's awesome to keep it fair. For those of you guys that have been with me forever and ever, those of you guys that stumble across my channel and you know, like me and subscribe, y'all are awesome. And this is why I don't want to advertise it too much, because I've gotten a lot of you guys off of my past giveaways, and y'all have stuck with me, and it's awesome, and I really appreciate it. But to keep it fair to you guys that are currently with me, I don't want to advertise too loud. So if you want to share this video, you guys can, but anybody coming in, like I said, you must be a subscriber in order to enter. And because folks that live where the sun is up, where they're at while the sun is down where I'm at, have told me that international shipping is ridiculously expensive. I have to keep this US only. So I'm sorry, my lovelies from way around the world. I have to keep it US only. But let me just get into what I've come up with. Here I go again. I love movies. Absolutely love movies. My favorite thing in the whole wide world is to sit down with a good movie. So that is the theme of this giveaway. It's three giveaways, okay? And let me break down to you why it's 3 giveaways. Okay. I have broken down this giveaway into a movie loving smorgasbord, okay? This is going to be the first little prize, okay? You're going to get a big popcorn bucket. You're going to get 4 of the little individual popcorn cups, popcorn, and movies. Now, I wanted to add candy in here, like a real movie experience, but I don't know how well candy would ship. It may melt and cause a real gross issue. So, I've stuck with popcorn. But who doesn't love popcorn while watching a movie? Now, this first giveaway, I am calling my random box. Okay? The reason I call it my random box is because the movies are very, very random. I have found, stolen for you guys, I got y'all Invasion, Sweetwater. This movie's awesome. I already own it. For Greater Glory. And your very own copy of The Barber. This is a Blu-ray giveaway. And I kind of was a little iffy on who may have a Blu-ray, who may have a DVD, but now most Blu-rays play DVDs. So if you are able to watch DVDs, this is my random giveaway bucket. Okay? Now, the next one, be careful, don't shake those, they'll pop on you again. The next one is my awesome flashback bucket. You are also getting the popcorn bucket, 4 individual little cups, popcorn. But these are movies that I absolutely loved back in the day. So if you want to roll down memory lane, the 80s with me, you're going to get 16 candles. These are DVDs. You're going to get The Breakfast Club. And you're going to get Valley Girl. Love these movies to this day. And when I found them, I was like, oh my goodness, it would be so awesome to do a great 80s giveaway. So, prize number 2 is my nostalgia giveaway. Random, nostalgia, and then this one, I think is the closest to my heart. You guys know, if you've been watching me for any time soon, that I collect movies of certain actors. So, this little prize, your bucket, your 4 individuals, your popcorn, and you're going to get a movie of 3 of my favorite actors. You're going to get Dear John, because I love Channing Tatum. You're going to get The Lincoln Lawyer, because I love Matthew McConaughey. And if y'all have watched me at all, y'all know my most recent obsession is Jake Gyllenhaal. So you guys are going to get End of Watch. I love these movies. I've watched them over and over and over again. My absolute favorites. I can watch each one over and over and over again. So this is my current cinema giveaway. So 3 to pick from. My rules are, you can pick 1 to keep it fair, because wouldn't it be strange if one person won all of them? So really think about which one you want. Do you want the nostalgia one with the 80s? Do you want the random goodies, just random movies? Or do you want my favorite group bucket? All you have to do to enter is, like I said, be a subscriber. Leave me a comment whether you want current, nostalgia, or random. And that's how I'll enter you guys in the giveaway. I'm going to have this run until March 11th, Friday, March 11th. And the reason I'm doing it that long is because, like I said, I'm not advertising it. I'm not even going to tag this video as giveaway. If you guys stumble upon it or you watch all my videos, that's how you guys are going to find out. If you want to share, you can share. But it's kind of like, I'm trying to keep it in circle, if you know what I mean. I have no problem sharing with newcomers, not at all. But I love you guys. You guys have been so tried and true with me, and y'all, y'all don't judge me about my movie obsession. So yeah, if you're an all the time watcher and you want to join before anybody else finds out, just go on ahead and get in there. Once again, you're going to leave a comment of current, nostalgia, or random. And that's how I'll enter you. So come March 11th, I'll be doing the random.org and picking winners for each one. If I could offer all of these movies to one of you guys, I would. But there's just so much variety in them and so many of you guys that I just hope get an opportunity to win. That's why I broke it down into 3 separate giveaways. And I hope I've made the rules easy enough, clear enough for myself. Because if I get too complicated, I'm going to get confused. But I think that's all I need. US only. Be a subscriber and leave me a comment regarding which bucket you want. So until March 11th, I'm going to hoard these. And if I can figure out a way to safely send little extra things in there with you, I will. I'm not going to tell you all I am, but I may surprise you guys. But I'm done. Thanks for watching. I'm very excited about this giveaway. I hope you guys join. Y'all are friggin' awesome. I love y'all to pieces. This is going to be my little belated Valentine's gifts to some of you guys. 3 lucky winners. So have fun with it and enter just once so I don't get confused, okay? Just once on whichever one you like. I hope I haven't rambled. I hope I haven't confused y'all. I'll put the instructions down in case I have lost y'all with all my But until my next go around, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome Valentine's Day. For my single folks, honey, you can be your own Valentine's. Your kids can be your Valentine's. Your mommy, daddy can be your Valentine's. Anybody can be a Valentine's. You don't have to be a happily married couple. But to those of you that are happily married, love each other, you know, back each other up, and keep showing lovings to one another so y'all get more and more Valentine's Days together. So let me make sure homeboy doesn't want to come in here and say goodnight. Caleb, you want to say goodnight? Good. I'm finished. Okay, so here we go again. Until my next go around. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, my precious poopsie. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Good night.